Now we'll move to item 9, reports of commission, boards, and committees, and the San Bruno Park and Recreation Commission 2009 annual report, and Laura Davis, the committee chair, is here.
Good evening, Honorable Mayor and members of the City Council. Thank you for the opportunity tonight to present to you our Park and Recreation Commission annual report for 2009. First of all, I'd like to introduce some commission members who are actually here tonight. Of course, myself, Laura Davis. We've got Lori Greenberg, Dave Nigel, and Stephen Marshall, as well as other members, Sierra Bauer, who's our youth representative, Greg Pierce, our vice chair, Lucy Zamatia, Tom Lara, David Nigel, as I said, and also Bob Stanton. Again, thank you. So I want to begin with just talking about a few projects we've been working on this last year. This one here, near and dear to us, something that we are very pleased to see move forward. It's the memorial recognition. The ad hoc committee established an objective to look at the current or lack of programs in the city, come up with a policy, and we were happy to report that that was actually approved by City Council. We're currently working, we recommended a site, which is shown in an image here to the right at San Bruno Park, just to the right of the gazebo. Great little area. We did a tour of many locations and found this to be the ideal spot. We're currently working on, with the Cultural and Arts Commission, to solicit art designs, and that will hopefully close this September, and we'll be able to move forward with that. Next item, another project we've been working on, and we're actually very pleased, is the playground replacement in San Bruno. We completed this project last winter, and there are new programs at several different sites. This completes about 15 playground replacements throughout the city of San Bruno. Some playgrounds that didn't even have playgrounds at some point because they were taken down due to some concerns with the condition of the playground equipment. So residents in the neighborhood are very pleased, in fact, to actually get a park back into their neighborhood. So we're pleased to report that. Next slide. Just some images of some of the new playgrounds. Herman Park, San Bruno Park. Another committee that I think myself and Lori are very near and dear is the condition of athletic fields. So a group was started to identify current needs of existing facilities and sports groups, find locations for replacement athletic field, or identify the improvements needed for different sports groups. And really an important key thing, because without the community involvement and the support of all of those groups out there, is to really get their support from us. I can tell you with my years being on the commission that the relationship between the athletic groups and the commission and staff is at its best that it has been in many years. Different groups are working with the city to line fields, to make improvements to the fields. Everybody's getting out there to do what's needed. So just an update on this group here, we're currently analyzing field improvements at 5 locations. We've identified Lions Field as our first priority for field improvements. City Council approved the funding in June 2008 to make some improvements, which will include the city's first own batting cages, which is a huge thing for the city and its sport groups. Staff and commission are working closely with youth sports groups on several field improvement issues and policies. And finally, one of the last projects is the dog park. This has kind of been an evolution over the last couple of years, really. It's just we got a group that attended one of our meetings. They brought up a lot of great issues, which were a number of them, which were easy to resolve. Simple things as replacing or adding some benches to the area. So we actually heard their concerns. We've held an additional public meeting to get notification out there for people to attend. We've compiled a list of concerns, and now we're at sort of discussion stage and looking at not only making some improvements to that site, as well as looking for alternative sites. One of the biggest things, as a dog owner myself, it's just too small. If you go there, there's just a lot of dogs, and big dogs, little dogs are on top of each other. My 2 dogs are scared to even enter, and my sister will never enter. So we'll hopefully get a better site that people feel more confident in actually walking into. And one of the most important things I think as commission members is for us to be out there, to see, to get involved, to know. We're the voice of the people, and we hope that we make some good suggestions and recommendations. So many of us are involved in sports ourselves. We actually play at the fields, or our kids play at the fields. So in this past year, we actually went out and we visited some sites. More specifically, we actually visited some sites also with Dr. Hutt to get his input and some feelings and to see what we have. So we feel like we've got a good idea of what's needed and what's out there. And finally, what are our goals and objectives for 2009, 2010? Determine if more athletic field space is needed in the community. Research and recommend improvements to the city's athletic fields. Determine best use for the Catalpa lot, which was a playground not replaced due to some issues on the site, utilities. Assist with judging of art submittals for the memorial dedication statue and make recommendation to City Council. Recommend and improvements for the Commodore Dog Park, and again, to consider and evaluate some sites, other alternatives. And with that, I thank you for your time.
Thank you. Any questions, Laura? Not Laura, to you and to all of the commissioners, some who've been there many, many years, and we appreciate their support. Thank you for the job that you do. The programs that we have here wouldn't function without the work that the commission does.
We appreciate
and
that. Thank you
certainly
very much.
acknowledge that. Thank you.